Mark sensor setup. Put the black mark under the light, 2 seconds, press it, remove the mark or feed the material on background, 1 hit, and that's all. You see working. This is mark sensor. Now we work with the gap sensor setup. So according with the position of the label, it's not important to start on gap or on label. It is a dynamic setup. So pressing plus and minus together 2 seconds, leave it, feed by jog the material, checking 2 free gaps, and 1 hit on minus. You can also verify the setup on the diagnostic here. Now we reset it and you can see every gap or every mark, this counter goes +1. According with the web width, you have to adjust the input side alignment, open the pressure of the nip rollers, and feed the material inside the funnel. Then you have to move, in case if necessary, the left and right beaters and adjust the spiral axle with the key number 8 according with the web width, leaving 1-2 millimeters from the core of the spiral. So the web must work close to the center of the plastic material, but not over the internal diameter of the spiral. I show you better on this way. As you can see, you have to leave about 2 millimeters of space inside the spirals. Then you have to adjust this knob, left and right support of the beaters. So as I said you before, the combination B7 in this case for 12 inches sides and 22.5 degree is according with this indicator. So playing with folding selector, you understand the actual setup and unscrew, and it is not equal left and right. So adjusting with the losing the screw with the key and taking the funnel in your hand, you adjust the position to 22 degree and playing again with the folding fast selector, you can verify if the funnel works left and right side in the same angle. So after this verification, the setup is done. Fix very strong this screw to be sure that you don't have any problem, and you can close the door. Now there is the webbing up. We find this position. So playing with the jog, we see that the beater is in very delay position. So playing with the folding fast selector, we move the beater position without feeding the paper. and we find a correct and property position of the beater that must hit the perforation, the web 2 centimeters after cross perforation. Now we go in jog and we verify the other side. The beater comes perfectly, and in case you can also adjust the external knob to open and close the two arms. But when the spirals works inside the open fold, so the fold comes and the spiral enter in it, is okay, and you have this effect. When setup is done, you can close all doors, and as I say you before, switching on disappear this message, and you can go in start and you see automatic. Now the potentiometer speed control is to 0, so the machine is stopped, and just only turning the speed potentiometer you play with the machine. If during automatic mode you need to change a bit the beater position, also during automatic you can play with a small correction, left and right position, also in this condition. So you can delay or forward the beater position. This plus and minus, as I said before, is the belt speed. It is shown also here, and if I press plus, you can increase the speed, as I show you. Then after that the stack is going forward, you can delay, put down a bit the roller, and start the production. Here you can see the speed reference and the fold per hour of the production. So, pressing job icon, I have this menu in which I can select millimeters of inch, and I insert and change the value, pressing OK. So in this moment if I want to do 240 millimeters, or otherwise I change and turn back to 12 inches. Number of folds per each stack, and the machine make a speed up of the belt conveyor for job separation. How many loads for each job, and if you have a descending table function option, this one, you can set also the two parameters for the descending frequency. So in this case, every 20 folds the motors drive for half second. Here you can select gap or mark sensor according with the job specification. This is a mark sensor with a blue light, and this is gap sensor for labels, like in this case. I close it again. I lose the power, but anyway, I show you the other parameters. Stack split time in seconds, for example, 1 second is the speed up of the conveyor table when reach the stack preset counter. Production type can be in line with the encoder, speed reference, or offline. In this moment, we show you offline because we have not the press. I save the data, and as you can see, if I change the sides, this shows the combination of the funnel setup. So here you have numbers, here you have letters, A, B, C, and here you have the angle. So with the 12 inches for sides, 304.8, you have B7, in this case B and 7, and the angle setup, you unscrew this screw and taking the funnel, you set left and right side equal angle, equal degree. Then fix again the screw here. The other commands of this keyboard are plus and minus belt speed, so the belt speed setting is these two push button. The potentiometer speed control is available only when the machine is offline production type, in this case. Otherwise, with the encoder, it doesn't work because the machine goes together with the press. This selector is is important. It is folding setup. So when I have power on, so with the all door closed, off and power on, I can open also the door and show you forward and backward in this case, and I adjust the beater position to find the right hitting point of the beater about half inch, 20 millimeters after cross perforation. So this is the fold selector. This is jog. So with this press button, I can go feeding the paper and also the movement of the folding arms and beaters. And this one is start for automatic when all doors are closed and with the safety on. And this is the stop. The two commands are also here, save all data, turn back. When all the same commands are also here, start and stop.